Good evening, everybody. Phil here, and welcome to the Daily Wrap for what was Monday, the 21st of July, 2025. A pretty good streaming day, a pretty good day for variety, and a pretty good day for support yet again. So let's talk about all that positive stuff, some of the stuff that was determined during the course of the day, and more. Okay? So today we started off with a fun level one podcast, the purpose of which was twofold. I basically wanted to determine what the next DSP tries it was going to be, because by surprise, we had so much support on Sunday. We had already done the Burger King Barbecue Brisket Whopper DSP tries it. Never expected that, but man, it was very appreciated. So because of that, we had to figure out what the next one was going to be right away. But in addition to that, I wanted to just chill with the audience for a good half an hour or more because I knew that I wasn't going to be doing a podcast tomorrow. We succeeded on all fronts. We talked about pirate games. We talked about Xbox. We talked about all kinds of things going on in the industry right now. We joked about LTG, and in general, we just had a good time together. And we determined that the next DSP tries it will actually be a ghost kitchen. I have never, ever tried food from a ghost kitchen before. It's called MLB Big Bites or something like that. Basically, what it is, the Major League Baseball here in the United States has teamed up with a company that does ghost kitchen food. What is a ghost kitchen? Well, it's a place where they will only do delivery food. They don't actually sell it to you in person. You just order through like an app and it gets delivered to your house. Okay. So what they're doing are these unique sandwiches on pretzel buns. For example, 2 kinds of hot dogs, a couple kinds of chicken, a couple kinds of steak. And they're also doing like sides and like little fried donut holes. So something unique and different. Never tried anything like this before. People thought it would be something cool. So that's what we're going to be doing next for DSP Tries It when we hit 80 goals out of 100. And we're on pace today for that. Let me tell you, I'll explain in just a moment. So outside of the podcast, we jumped back into Donkey Kong Bananza. And I will tell you this, today we were in the mines, the caves, the industrial area, whatever you want to call it. Okay. We got through, there was multiple floors. I think 2 or 3 floors we did together. And basically, the game still is exactly the same. I tried my best today to kind of turbo through and get far. And I did. We beat, like I said, entire floors. We actually finished this whole segment. And at the end, there was a point where now you're in a new world. I think it's like the 400s, like the 4th world. And you have to start choosing, do you want to go left to snow or right to this green area? And I said, let's go to snow. And that's where we ended the string. We didn't have time to go any further than that. But we fought multiple bosses. We beat the crap out of enemies. We did challenges. We dug. We found items. We bought new upgrades and leveled up. And was it fun? Yeah, it wasn't bad. I don't think there was a moment that pissed me off or anything like that. It was enjoyable enough. But again, it was nothing special. It didn't really differentiate from the first 6 hours of gameplay. It was just more of the same, quite frankly. So we're over 9 hours into this game now, and I'm still wondering what's so good about it. There's nothing wrong with it, don't get me wrong. It's not like, oh, it's horrible. But at the same time, I'm still wondering why people are saying this is a 10 out of 10 game. And, maybe there's real amazing, groundbreaking stuff further in. But like when I was 10 hours into Super Mario Odyssey, I already had been hooked and blown away at the transformations, at the unique enemies, at the platforming elements. This game is just like break everything. And then when you get to a boss, transform, mash buttons. You beat the boss. There is no challenge whatsoever in Donkey Kong Bonanza so far. So I don't know. I guess we'll see as I get further in. I am going to continue with the playthrough, but I'm just not that impressed. While I guess others are, I'm not. Okay? So by the end of that stream, we had actually hit a support, one support goal, 2 support goals. I'm trying to remember. I think we hit 2 support goals because I'm pretty sure we ended that stream at 74. Man, I'm having a hard time remembering now. No, last night we had an insanely well-supported late stream and we hit 73 goals. On the end of that first stream, we hit a goal and a little bit extra. That's right. We hit the goal and we did a little bit extra. So we were at 74 support goals reached by the end of the Donkey Kong Bonanza stream. Okay. Tonight was the return of Minecraft Chill. Now, to make this clear, because I explained at the beginning of the gameplay, last week it looked like it was the last Minecraft stream. Like, no lie and no exaggeration. People were like, well, we're kind of a little bored of this. And the support Like I said, if we kept hitting support goals, I would keep it every week. We didn't hit the goal by the end of the stream. And I said to everyone, well, it's been a wild ride. It's been fun to bring it back, but I guess you guys don't really want it that much anymore. What can you do? Then I turned the stream off and someone dropped a sub bomb and we hit the goal. So we did another stream of it this week. This week couldn't have been further of the most polar opposite. I explained up front that if people are enjoying the Minecraft chill, please support the stream up front so we know that we're doing another one next week. And that way we don't have the last minute shenanigans and people don't have a misunderstanding that it's ending. So people did. Over the course of the stream, we hit 2 goals and then some. So by the end of the night, we were actually at 76 goals out of 80 goals hit. The stream tonight was fun. Here's what we did. We went back into the cave system that we had been in previously, and we went further in, and we mined some more diamond, and we fought a bunch of enemies, and we found out that this cave system is insanely huge. It's like goes up to the left, it goes down to the right, it goes up this way, it goes everywhere. So whatever this caves update they did to Minecraft years ago, it definitely changed it. There was no caves like that whatsoever in Minecraft when I played it 5 years ago. This is like completely different gameplay. So we got some good elements. I fought a bunch of enemies. I went back to base. And as I was going back to my home, I realized what's going on. The seasons had changed. Now there was snow coming down and it was on the ground and all the water of the lakes and the seaside was turning to ice. I didn't even know that I had that mod installed. So I ran and grabbed my trusty fishing pole and we actually did some ice fishing off into the sea. And guess what? I actually pulled some of the Sea of Thieves modded fish, which was really cool. New kinds of fish were available. So we got that going. Then we went inside and we talked a little bit. We hung out for the next hour and had a good time. We talked about the old times. We talked about release day unboxing I used to do and Ask the King back in the day. Just in general, it was a great stream. By the very end, I had found a busted, broken down obsidian gate, a portal. And we were able to then harvest all the stuff there. And we got a whole bunch of obsidian and items. Really great. So great progress in Minecraft. Great chill time. Great conversation. And the support was absolutely outstanding. So I don't know what's going on. I don't know if there's something in the water lately. But this has been, in the first 2 days, one of the most well-supported streaming weeks I've ever had. So thank you so much for that, everyone. Really, I appreciate that. That is an amazing and awesome and positive start to this week. But we're not even getting started. That's only a third. We have 2/3 left in this streaming week. So let's talk about what you guys can expect. Tomorrow, Tuesday the 22nd, there will not be a Level 1 podcast. Instead, around 11:30, I'll hang out with you guys for like 20, 25 minutes. And then around noonish, we will begin with Grand Theft Auto 4 with mods. My goal is to get 3 to 4 hours further into the playthrough. Again, this is the playthrough that's advancing faster than others, so let's keep that momentum going, okay? We're currently in Bohan. We'll do a lot of the missions there. Hopefully, by the end of the stream, we'll even be advancing into the next story segment of the game. So that's the first stream tomorrow. Tomorrow night on the late stream, it's the return of Super Mario Kart. I'd say Super Mario Kart. It's Mario Kart World Knockout Tour. You guys have really liked the Knockout Tour gameplay I've been doing. Last week, I thought was going to be the last week for the game, and then all of a sudden, everyone started supporting last minute and kept it in the rotation. So there will be more Mario Kart tomorrow night. Again, as long as we keep hitting our support goals, I will keep these games in the rotation as you see fit. All right? So Mario Kart tomorrow night. Now, we're already at 76 out of 80 goals. If we get this momentum continuing, we could potentially do DSP Tries it in another couple of days. That's wild. I don't know where this is coming from, but again, I'm grateful. Thank you so very much. Let's see what happens this week. Maybe we'll be doing it sooner rather than later. All right. One final thing that we keep forgetting to address. Twice today, I got the question from the audience, what's going to be the next marathon? Because we're almost in August. And I know this sounds crazy. It doesn't feel like it, does it? Like, I feel like July just started and we just did the Indivestance Day event. But man, that was a while ago. Time has flown by. Okay. We do need to lock in and start heavily figuring out what the next marathon will be so we can get hyped for it, right? And we can start hyping it and get excited for it, set the date for it. I have 2 ideas. One is the Mega Man Marathon continuing from January, February, and one would be a rage-inducing games, no, excuse me, a bad games marathon. Me purposefully playing bad games like Big Rigs Over the Road Racing or Bad Rats or stuff like that. Like games that we know are busted and broken and garbage, but are just silly fun to play because they're so bad, right? So that could be the marathon. Let's talk about it in the next couple of days. Maybe we'll talk about it when we chill before GTA tomorrow. We got to lock this in because I would love to start talking about it publicly and saying, hey, here's the date. Let's lock it in. Let's get hyped for it. Let's make plans around it. What I want to do on that day. If I want to get something special, food wise, liquor wise, whatever it is, right? We want to start getting excited for it. So, all right, everyone. Thank you so very much. Great streaming day. Great progress in the games I played. Amazing support. Thank you all for that. I'll see you tomorrow for GTA 4 and Mario Kart. Have a good night and peace out.